Hello, guys. Welcome back to S3D, and this is the part two of the Totality of Insanity saga series of videos. I'm gonna talk about this because apparently it's a big topic of debate upon Discord between the tech bros and the collectors, and even the casual collectors are trying to contribute to this whole situation. Now, believe it or not, the most common toy line that have people have quit and restarted and quit and restarted again is the Hasbro Marvel Legends. I haven't met anyone who have done this more than three plus times. After the third time, people usually be like, okay, you know what? I don't care how good it is. I don't care about the price. I just don't care anymore. Some people, believe it or not, recently have been priced out by these figures. However, due to the fact that some of these figures are showing up on clearance, they're getting back into this line. But here is the catch. From the data and from people that I talked to, basically a lot of these big box stores are letting these stuff go, for deep discounts. But they have learned a very serious lesson. I don't think Target and Walmart are actually gonna be buying these things in that much quantity anymore, especially for this year and all the years going forward. So basically, they're gonna limit their purchasing supplies. So that will basically like limit the amount of these stuff going to the discount stores. That means possibly this holiday season, we're not gonna see those kind of deals anymore. And people who got back into this line, they are actually going to be paying more going forward. They're going to have the cheap stuff from the previous years, but the newer stuff, the supposedly better stuff, I don't know. The thing with Hasbro is that they always disappoint. So like you can't really expect like the newer stuff to be actually any good compared to the older stuff. In my opinion, it's like like nobody knows. So that's a very funny situation. But what's insane about this whole situation right here is the fact that people uh, are doing the crazy thing. The definition of insanity is like doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So you're restarting this collection knowing that you quit previously due to the fact that you were very disappointed with the stuff you're getting for the price you're paying. But then you feel like, okay, in the future things are gonna be different, right? Well, all the people who have started, who restarted in November, who start buying these stuff on discount, are trying to get rid of all their stuff again. A lot of people have been reaching out to me to help them sell the stuff on eBay and Macari, and I had to put my foot down, and I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it. You can do it yourself. Use my affiliate link. Try to sell the stuff on your own and see if you can do it because I can't do it. There are literally hundreds of people selling the same stuff for like less than nothing. So me having to pay the fees. A lot of time I'm overly generous when it comes to these consignments. I do like $0 consignments, but I don't factor in like the extra cost, the shipping adjustments, so it ends up costing me money to sell these stuff for other people. Plus, at the end of the year, I still have to pay my taxes. This actually counts as income, right? The government, the Macari and eBay, they're starting to look into these sales. You're buying stuff for luxury goods, and imagine you have to pay taxes on that. Or later, in life, they're gonna hit you with like a tax bill saying that you dodged taxes for stuff that you're selling online. It's ridiculous. So I'm just not doing it anymore. The funny thing is, like a lot of people are thinking, these stuff are still very easy to sell online, but just look at the numbers on eBay. eBay is like pretty much dead at this point. Uh, and Macari is just flooded with these figures and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be a tougher and tougher situation where more and more people try to get rid of these things. And I remember specifically in November and December, people were like telling me about these kind of things. So I stopped doing those bargain hunting videos, and I stopped doing it myself either because I feel like it's a trap. But a lot of people have fell for these traps, and now they're regretting. They thought they can turn these things around. Again, like you gotta pay attention to how many people who are like trying to unload these stuff. Even some stores still have like plenty of stocks. Like my comic shop is like loaded with figures that they can't sell, and there's really not much I can do. I used to do consignments for the comic shops, even the hobby shops. But at this point, it's just like I'm looking at how much stuff that's on Macari, and I'm just like, like this is not gonna happen, unless you're like giving away stuff for free. I don't think people are gonna, do anything. Even paying for shipping. People want to give me free stuff and they want to pay for shipping. I still don't want to pay for shipping. I like for $5, I can have a pretty decent lunch for $5. So yeah, it's this is a very very unique situation here. So again, let me know what you guys think. Again, like I want to repeat the fact that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Like I learned my lesson with my with the bondage stuff, the robot spirits as his figure arts. The second time I restarted robot spirits the second time, trying to get the different results that I experienced the first time when I quit. Right, when I quit the second time, I feel the exact same way I feel this when I quit the robot spirits like the first time. So it's definitely insane. You know, I would like attribute this to compulsive behavior. A lot of tech bros, a lot of collectors, especially guys who work at home. They get bored a lot. They go online, they go on Instagram, they go on the internet or whatever, YouTube, and they're watching these contents and they're getting compulsive ideas in their brain, in their head, and they are compulsively obsessing over these kind of things. Which bring me to another point here. I think a lot of folks, believe it or not, are suffering from these compulsive disorders, especially people who are constantly restarting their collections, knowing, they have done this multiple times, right? And the really crazy thing about like, selling off your entire collection, rebuying the stuff again, is that, you have to go back to buy the same figures that you sold off before, right? Because you cannot have that thing due to your compulsive need for a more complete collection. So it's like I don't know. The question is like, why do we quit in the first place, right? Knowing that we're gonna go back to the same thing over and over again, not just once, maybe twice, maybe the third time. Some people have gone as I was told some people have gone as far as like 5 to 6 times, which I think those folks might require therapy. Like they need to figure out why they're doing that. Like for me, like the third time, that's it. I am done after the third time. You fool me once, shame on you. You fool me twice, shame on me. The third time, I don't know, man. That's just too much. Okay, so anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I think Hasbro is like really, really good at like trying to trick people with their products, making people think like their stuff is always getting better, but in reality, a lot of it is just crap. And for people who have fallen for this trap like trick so many times, I'm just like, dude, yeah, probably not worth doing. And then the next part we're gonna talk about people who are priced out. Maybe that's like a little different. You have to get out of this hobby because you can't afford to buy these luxury goods, even if they're like $5 to $10. You have better things to do, like supporting your family. due to income reasons and stuff like that. Basically, being a responsible adult. And that part, I totally get it. I know a lot of people who have no income, no jobs, and they have to support their family as well. So they just got out collecting because they're trying to save like every dollar they can, so their kids can go to college and for emergencies, which is good. That is the definition of being a responsible adult in a world where everybody is just spending their money furiously, frivolously on ridiculous things. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.